All right. Welcome, folks. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at a Netflix trailer called HELLBOUND. If you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this video up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Just so y'all know, this is a Korean film. For those of you who are not Korean, it will be in Korean.
Oh,
So,
okay.
here we go.
Korean films are great. Let's go.
I know. Here we go.
먼저 천사가 나타나서 예언을 합니다. 먼저 예언을 듣는 수치인의 이름을 이야기하게 돼요. 누구누구 당신은 몇 날 몇 시에 죽는다. 그리고 지옥에 간다.
Oh. I was like, is this Death Note?
I know, I've got that vibe as well.
그 예언은 지옥의 사자들을 통해 이루어집니다.
Who are the executors of hell? Is this gonna be like a monster movie? Oh god. Oh dude, you're gonna die, aren't you? Look. Is this what you're gonna do for the end of your life? You're dead. No? You didn't die. Uh-oh. Oh, you're all dying.
Whoa.
Oh. You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, dang. You're not supposed to hurt them.
A lot of collateral damage in this process.
I know. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just give yourself up. What did you do? Someone's gonna hit him with a car. Dang. Oh my god. You're just creating problems for everyone. Oh shit. Well, they're definitely coming for you.
I am a little shocked. Whoa.
That looks fun. That kind of reminds me.
It's a little disturbing. It's like, Jesus Christ. These guys, I mean, because normally when you have, at least in Western films, when you have demons or whatever, and they come for someone's soul, they come for a person, an individual, they're not usually like just decimating everything in their path to get to that individual.
No, usually they've got the power to just find that individual and be like, come.
And I didn't really have any clarity on why that particular individual needed to go to hell. I didn't know what happened.
No.
Like he was looking at the clock as if the clock was an indicator of something.
Well, because the angel, so what the trailer was saying, the premise is that an angel comes down and tells you the date and time that you're going to die.
Okay, yeah.
And then hell's executors, which apparently are those guys, will come along and take you to hell or kill you. And you will go to
even
hell.
though the CGI looked a little bit sketch, it was still like, whoa. The way that they took out dude was unexpected because I was expecting it to be like he got eaten or something or crushed or
like they drag him kicking and screaming into the bowels of hell.
Yeah, like Ghost. You ever watched the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore?
I did, but I don't remember that.
Well, it's kind of like the ghosts, the demons come and they just sort of drag your soul away.
I see.
And it's frightening. At least as a kid, it was frightening. I bought it on 4K Blu-ray. It's probably not as frightening anymore. But anyway.
I just want to see the pottery scene.
Yeah. Now I only think of Family Guy whenever I think of the pottery scene. But anyway, the fact that they like use their palms to just destroy him.
That was pretty scary,
I was
to
like,
be fair.
Did they just kill him or did they take his soul at the same time? Did they destroy his soul?
You don't need a body in hell. I mean, they'll give you a new one and then find different ways to torture you every day.
Right. It was more what happened to the dude that it was just like, it threw me off. I felt bad for the guy. I mean, I don't know what he did. Maybe he deserved it. But the way he was running like a bitch and I felt bad for him. Like, because he looked genuinely frightened when he was running. I think that's what sort of threw me off. I was like, because the guy looked, sometimes you see monster movies and people are like running and screaming, but it feels like a monster movie.
Yeah.
Or it feels like an alien invasion. This felt like a guy who was genuinely frightened for his life running. Dude's just a good actor, I guess. It started out with him sweating bullets and then just running. And the way he was running, it's just like, It's like he was calling out to his mom.
He's like, I don't want to go. I mean, I made jokes.
You ever been chased by a dog? That's the kind of running this guy was doing.
Oh. No, I've never been chased by a dog.
I have. That's what that feels like.
So you relate, you empathize. You're like, oh no,
Yeah.
I feel for you, man. That's not a nice situation.
No.
I know I was making jokes throughout, but I'm sorry, you guys, that's kind of how I go. I get myself through scary movies is by talking and like just talking at the movie or talking at the characters. But I mean, I was all like, oh, why wouldn't you just, accept your fate and just go willingly? But like, yeah, none of us are really like that. You got to be like Buddha level 10,000 to be able to just go,
Yeah.
I accept my fate.
Your DNA codes you to run.
Yeah, it does. It codes you to survive. It's
So-
like, we didn't create a loser. You will run and you will live on because that is your DNA coding.
Yeah, exactly.
Propagate the species.
The demons or whatever they are, guardians of hell, or what are they called?
The executors of hell.
The executors of hell. They kind of looked like early King Kong renders or something.
A little bit, yeah. But they had this interesting, almost like thread yarn type appearance, like they were made out of yarn.
The BTS of King Kong.
Stop. No, but I was gonna say this was kind of, probably it's not like it at all, but it was kind of giving me the vibes of this other Korean trailer we saw ages ago. It was for a Netflix show which I never got around to watching, but it was a Korean show, and I think it was about these monsters or whatever, and then the humans that ended up living in the world after the monsters arrived, and then they were in this shop or whatever, and they were all trying to hide from the monsters, and it turns out one of the guys in there has some sort of mutation. But it's just interesting.
I don't remember this at all.
This
It's
whole
not ringing any bells.
No, but like, okay, maybe not. I don't know if I'm really like describing it very well because it was such a long time ago that I saw that trailer, but it looked really cool. I just think it's so awesome that more and more of this stuff is coming out of Korea because, we know that Korea is really great at doing those psychological dramas, right? That kind of make you go, what? The end of Oldboy, for example. But I think it's cool that more and more we're getting this like monster genre, this kind of like horror fantasy type genre coming out of Korea. And because the storytelling style is always so interesting and just kind of different than what we're used to over here in the West. I'm really curious to see what take they're gonna put on this story,
I would have liked it if they actually showed less of the monsters in this trailer.
I thought they were going to end it at the moment when you kind of see the dark shape of the monsters outside the window and then the windows get blown out. And that would have been fine.
Because it was very quiet and I thought that was cool. The way that was handled where you didn't see anything yet and it just cut away. And I thought, well, okay, so you can cut to the guy running, but don't actually show what's coming after him. You see sort of like a vague, what do you call it, blurred out behind him.
Yeah.
Like it's the depth of field should be shallow and just on him. And you see behind him
just
the
like
orbs,
shadows.
the shapes of the monsters coming and like knocking cars out of the way, trying to come for him. I thought they showed too much. That would be my only complaint with that trailer. Is it should have been like they should have just looked like Boca in the background destroying cars.
Yeah, no, and I think that would have been better too because we can fill in the gaps with our imagination. I mean, I don't know, maybe some people would be put off by seeing CGI that looked like that, like that creatures that didn't look.
I feel like that would have been easier, but
quite super good.
It's not what you see. Or it's what you don't see that scares you.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So anyway, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon, all notifications, and vote this video up. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.